Hey everyone. I found this stone yesterday when it was raining. Well, after it was raining. And it just looks so cool, I had to bring it in to see if we can cut it. I find a stone and take it home and polish it and hope it shines, and also there's a chicken. Hey everyone, this is Clayton. And like I said, I found this stone yesterday when it was raining. Um, it was after it was raining. Ah, anyhow, I found this stone after it was raining. And you can see it's kind of cool looking. It's gonna fall off my hand. It's not transparent or anything, but of course it was very wet, so I was able to had to clean it up right away. But it's actually kind of nifty. It looks like it has purples and maybe some different composite materials in there. So I thought, yep, why not? Let's cut that thing. Oh, let's take a look at it under the good camera. Alrighty, so here we go. Like I said, it had some purples, and it seems to be made of, well, actually it has purples and reds in it. And it seems to be made of several different types of material. Something that looks like quartz. And who knows what else. But let me see. I'll make it a little bit wet, and you can see that it took on a tad bit different coloration. But it was a little bit different than any stone I've seen for a while, so like, why not? Let's cut it. There's the blue pointy stick of destiny. Dun da da da. This flat part here, well, it's concaved, so it's not really flat. We're going to make that our bottom part, or adopt it. And it's got a pretty good dome on it already. We got a crack over here. Always got a crack in these stones. I mean, just don't get it. How could all these free range shinies always have some kind of crack in them just because they're sitting out in the open for billions of years or whatever? We got a crack running right there. And it's big enough I'll probably end up taking that out. And, well, there's not too much ands about it. I guess cut that divot out, cut that crack out, flatten this side out, and there we go. So I'll take this over to the wheel, give her a little preliminary cutting, and see what we got from there. I shall be right back. Okie dokie, I am back. And put this off to the side. And I got a rough shape to this stone. And let me get my hands unwet here. That's better. Looks like we got some nice color on this thing. I was rather pleasantly surprised. It's drying out too fast. I'll have to make it a little bit wet. We've got what appears to be a mixture of materials here. And you can see I'm down, I got most of that divot out of the top. It's getting so small that it's very difficult for me to work it with just my fingers, so I'm going to have to get this onto a stick here. As you can see, that crack is gone. It's like, don't do crack, people, you know, especially when it comes to stones. So, well, I don't got much to say. Next thing is I got to get this on a stick. So, might as well get the stick stuff out. Let's see, where is the stick stuff? Gotta get the stuff. Ah! Sorry about that, buddy. Gonna get the stick stuff. Yeah, everybody gotta get stick stuff. Now I gotta find a stick. Let's see, is this stick gonna be... Oh, that might be a bit big. Bitsy, go with tiny whiny stick. Yep, we're gonna have to go with this stick. This stick. So, nothing really new. What's the matter with my thingy? Okay, let's see if it works now. No! There we go, finally. With this lid is actually a bell. You know, and I made this a while back, and it uses it for a lit. And so I use it for a lid, but I need to have something a little more airtight because I keep losing the seal, and the alcohol keeps evaporating, which is not a good thing for obvious reasons. Alrighty, well, this seems to be set, so I'm going to take this over the wheel and give this a good shaping, and I shall be right back, and hopefully it doesn't fly off. Well, I'm back already. That was pretty quick, and I hate to keep saying it all the time, but I don't know what this stone is, but man, is it ever pretty. I like to say, hey, this is pretty. I don't like always saying, I don't know what this is. But you can see we've got some nice subtle colors in there. Purples and browns. And looks like there's quartz mixed in with it. And I got to get on the camera. Looks like there's quartz mixed in with it. And all kinds of different varieties of niceness. Let me dry my hands off at least. So yeah, there's some pretty decent looking colors in there. So I guess the next thing is, oh, is that a crack? Is that a crack? I'm gonna have to, let me take a look here. I don't want to do crack. Okay, it looks like there was a crack, but I really don't think it's a crack. I think it's actually just structure. So you can probably see it better than I can right now. So the next thing to do is to get the 500 grit out, and we'll start the polishing on this thing. And this is going to be a pretty nice shiny, I believe. Got the hook, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, toes crossed. You can't see the toes, but hey. Anyhow, let me get the 500 grit out, and I shall be right back. Okay, let's just get right down to her. Got the 500 grit here. You know what? I'm going to start here at the edge. Not going to take much for this one, and I'm just going to work the edge off. And somebody wants me. This stone is pretty soft. I can tell right away that it is pretty soft, and it is not going to take much to get this pre-polished. That's kind of remarkable because on the wheel it seemed like it was a lot harder. I think that's because my wheel was pretty much shot. Ooh, look at that. That's smoothing out pretty nice. Okay, it's not going to take too much longer till that's done. Let me just give her a little bit more here. This is not going to take long at all. And hey, I like that. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. Oh wow, yeah. Look at that. We've got all the marks out of it, and we got some crazy stuff going on in there. Let me pull out. I should put these on, but why bother doing something that would work right, you know? Ooh, yeah, that is looking nice. I'm looking at the thing through this if you're curious what's going on. Yep, I think I got all the cut marks out of there. So the next thing we're going to do, ooh, there's a bit of a nasty there. That's okay though. But next thing we're going to do, get this cleaned up, get to the 1000 grit, and be right back. Okay, I'm back with 1000 grit. And had a little bit of a delay there, but hey, we're good. Now, let's get down to polishing this baby up. Down to up. Yeah, that's pretty much how the year's going so far. Yeah, this isn't going to take too long, so I'm just going to blabber away as I polish this up. By the way, this is tomorrow. I had some things come up as I was getting ready to do this 1000 grit. So I had to just hang out till tomorrow morning, which is today morning. Okay, so let's take a quick gander at, that's polishing up pretty nice. I don't know if you're going to be able to see yourself in it, but it's going to be shiny nonetheless. The telling will be when it hits cerium oxide wheel. Like I said, it seems to be a very soft stone here, but when I was cutting it on the wheel, it did not. It seemed to be much harder. Although that could just be how fine the wheel was getting now. You can see that coloration, I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but that coloration is actually purplish. Whoa. Hey, this stone is getting to be really shiny. I am astounded. I'm astounded and impressed, to be honest. I think we're just about done with that. Give her a quick once over for the third time. Yep, that stone is dry, and look how shiny the thing's getting. I didn't put my magnifiers on again. What is wrong with me? Oh yeah, it is definitely ready for the cerium oxide wheel. No doubt in my mind. Alrighty, I'm going to clean this up, clean this up, clean this up, clean this up, and get this on the cerium oxide wheel, and I shall be right back. Don't go away. I are back. Jeez. And here's what we have. And I'm telling you what, I am astounded. This stone is absolutely gorgeous. Let me see if I can get that off the wax here without... Oh, hey, that's the way I like to see them come off. Get this here thingy cleaned up. If anybody's curious, yes, I have sliced my finger doing this before. Don't try this one at home, people. I mean, this is a do as I say, not as I do. Ah, somebody wants me. Do as I say, not as I do thing. Now, if I had some methyl spirits, I could just dissolve this wax off of there. But for the sake of time, I will risk slicing giant gaping holes through my fingers to get this accomplished. Yeah, I know that's no good, but hey. Alrighty. Okay, here is Mr. Stone. Or Mrs. Stone. I think that baby looks pretty nice. So let's get the camera out here. The big camera of big picturiness. I love that sound. Ring! Okay, and here's what we got. With the big camera, this stone's looking pretty darn nice. Reflects everything. I mean, it's got some serious gloss on it. I need to make some kind of little stand to put this on so that we can see these better. My focus stays. But, whew. Boy, I'm telling you, I am absolutely pleased with this. There's no reason not to be pleased with a stone that looks like this. I mean, wowza. So the big camera of bigginess is going back. Thank you, camera. So I can honestly say that this little purple stone is a win. And I think this almost deserves to be put into a piece of... I think this might... Yeah, do you think this would look good in silver? I don't know. It might actually look better in brass. I don't know. But hey. Anyway, if you liked the video, hit that button down there. Subscribe. And I'll be back with more videos with good little boogers like this. And thanks for spending some time with me, and have a good evening.